Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time it is for you. For me, it currently is an evening, a Saturday night, and next week I have to go back to school. The summer break is over and we have to get back into that rhythm of going to school. But I've let myself go a bit during the summer break. I did consistently go to the gym because, it's out of the question. But my diet wasn't so consistent. And although that's fine, I did gain some fat. I'm a bit puffy, have some bit of fluff that I want to get rid of. So now I have created a 6-month plan to get rid of it again, to get serious about it, to get shredded. And if you see yourself in this position as well, by also letting go and vacation a bit, let's get on track together. So here's how I plan my fitness journey. I hope I can help you with it as well. So yeah, my overall plan is to cut and then lean bulk slowly and gain clean mass. So yes, I will go against the current and cut during autumn and winter. But I mean, anything to achieve my goals, right? I've gained a bit of fat that I want to get rid of, and then I want to clean bulk because I've dirty bulked through autumn and winter last year, and I didn't see that much of a difference. I gained a lot of fat, and when I lost it, yeah, I did gain some muscle, but I was like, okay, if I lean bulked, I think I could have gained that muscle as well, and I would have felt much better mentally. So yeah, that's why I'm now trying a cut first to get visible abs, to get to about 12% body fat, and I always think slow and steady wins the race. So yeah, I'm very excited for this period as well. It will take some dedication, but I'm up for it. So the first thing is I weigh myself. I saw that I weighed 87 kilograms. That's 192 pounds. So yeah, it's not an accurate depiction of how much fat or how much muscle I have, but it's a number that we can work with. Yeah, I know for myself that my abs are showing at about 77 kilograms, maybe a bit higher. And if it's for you, you store a bit less fat in your belly area, this could be different. But yeah, the first step is weigh yourself. You have an indication about where you're at, a vague indication, but it's still an indication that we can work with. Then you want to go to Google, your best friend, and you want to calculate your TDEE. Your TDEE is your total daily energy expenditure, and it's the amount of calories you burn every day to maintain that weight. So for me, it's the amount of calories I burn to maintain the 87 kilograms. So yeah, I'll show you right now. You should look up TDEE, and it's the first thing, TDEE calculator. And yeah, it's really easy. You have metric and imperial, but for me it's metric because I live in the Netherlands. Age 22, I'm almost 22 in like 4 weeks, so fill out your age. And then your weight, so my weight is 87 kilograms right now. My height is 185, what is it, like 6 foot or something, 185 centimeters. Then yeah, activity is a bit vague, and I always do a bit of a lower. So yeah, I go to the gym 5 days a week pretty intensely, but I just click on moderate exercise just to be sure, be a bit safe about that. Then yeah, body fat, I'm not sure what my body fat is. As you can see, it's optional, so I'm not gonna fill it out. We're going to calculate it, and you get a lot of information. So yeah, to a lot of stuff you don't really have to pay attention, but yeah, this box is important. You see that your maintenance calories are about 29, for me it's 2,978 calories, and this is to maintain this 87 kilograms. So let's say about 3,000 calories. Yeah, I want to cut. The science behind it is that to lose weight, we have to be in a caloric deficit. We have to be beneath the calories that you burn to maintain that 87 kilograms. But what is a safe number to go on? A safe number is between a deficit of 250 to 500 calories. That's what you want to use as well to maintain that muscle mass. Yeah, you have a BMI score. It says that I'm overweight. Like, don't take that seriously. I mean, maybe I am. I mean, not that skinny, but Yeah, I don't really pay attention to that. You can see as well here, so it says like don't take them too seriously, especially if you lift weights. I've come to the conclusion that I need about 2,500 calories to lose weight. Let's just round it off a bit. Those couple of calories don't really matter. So yeah, it's a 500 calorie deficit. That if you multiply 500 calories by 7 days, we get 3,500 calories a week, and that equals about half a kilogram of body weight. Half a kilogram of body weight a week I would lose if I ate 2,500 calories. Yeah, if I want to get to 77 kilograms from 87 kilograms, then I'll need to lose 10 kilograms. So 10 divided by 0.5 is 20, so 20 weeks, and it's 5 months. So around February, I should achieve this goal of losing 10 kilograms. And yeah, I want to do it slow and steady and maintain as much muscle as I can. Yeah, if you could go even slower, you could go a deficit from 250 calories, but I've noticed that 500 is fine. It's not really accurate, really that specific, like on the dot, how many calories you eat. Sometimes you eat 2,600, sometimes you eat 2,800, and sometimes you eat 2,300, but we try to get as close as we can. As we can see here, we have the macronutrients from maintenance, cutting, and bulking. For cutting, you can see it's moderate carb, lower carb, and higher carb. I personally like going lower carb a bit, but as you can see, you need to consume 250 grams of protein. Like, that's actually insane. That's a lot of protein powder, a lot of eggs, a lot of protein farts, if you know what I mean. We're going to check this later on MyFitnessPal, and I will tell you about how I do it. Yeah, that's basically all you need to know. To be in a calorie deficit, you need to be lower than your maintenance. And if you want to bulk up, you need to be higher than your maintenance. It's simple math. Don't let people tell you otherwise. This is the only way to lose or gain weight. So I need about 2,500 calories to cut and lose weight, lose fat, maintain muscle. And yeah, to actually track these calories, I use MyFitnessPal. And you're probably familiar with MyFitnessPal. It's a classic app, great app. We've got diary, and this is actually the main page that you want to use. As you can see, for today I've tracked something. You click on this when you've created the account. Click on calories remaining, and you see calories, nutrients, and macros. So nutrients, you got like your proteins, your carbohydrates, sugar, fats, and you got your macros. So your macros are carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. You can see it. And then we want to go to calories, and the calories are divided into a breakfast segment, lunch segment, dinner and snack segment. So I have had a goal of 2,250 calories. That was before summer, but I'm gonna change that to 2,500 calories. And this is what we want to fill in to lose that weight. And as you can see, it automatically calculates how much grams of carbohydrates I need, how much grams of protein I need, and how much grams of fat I need. If you click on it, you can adjust the percentages. So if you want a bit higher carb, you can go like 50%. But as you can see, your total percentage would go up above 100%. So we need to bring that down, or else you would go over your calories. So you can go like, wouldn't recommend lowering your protein intake, but you can go a bit lower fat, whatever you want. But I personally want to go a bit lower in carb. I've noticed that I have a lot of energy when I go a bit lower in carbs. I want to consume about 160 grams of protein, between 160 grams and 180 grams. Yeah, I think this is fine. The main focus here is that you want to reach your protein goal. The carbohydrates and fats, they're important, but to maintain that muscle, you really want to make sure that you get enough protein in. It's like 160 grams of protein. I basically do like my body weight times 2, and that's about the grams of protein I need to take in. You can calculate it like that. Like if you weigh 70 kilograms, that times 2 is 140 grams of protein you need. So when we've set that up, you actually see your goal minus your food plus your exercise. And yeah, this is where you can track everything. It's really nice because you can put everything in. You can add foods, you can search for foods, you can scan a meal, and you can actually scan a barcode on your foods, which is really convenient, and it's really fast. You know, you don't have to look at everything. You can just scan it. And the method that I also really love, that I really recommend you to do as well, to try out to see how it works for you is intermittent fasting with an 8-hour eating window from 12 p.m. till 8 p.m. So skipping breakfast, having a black coffee, and just doing your daily tasks without the food that is clouding your thoughts is wonderful. It's amazing. I can get so much work done and I'm so focused. And yeah, at 12 p.m. I have my first high protein meal with about 40 grams of protein that consists of whole foods. And I try to eat about 4 meals with 40 grams of protein. Yeah, this comes down to about 160 grams of protein. Sometimes I'll go a bit over it and sometimes a bit under it. It's all about being in that bracket. Stay close to it. We really don't need much more protein. Don't need like 200, 250 grams. Because personally for me, like the toilet wouldn't like it. And yeah, I just get acne. You know, it's not really nice because you don't want to be the dude who only lifts, who has acne's big. There are more things to life. And if you just calculate your body weight times 2 in kilograms, not in pounds. In pounds, it's like times 1, but in kilograms, you have to do it times 2. I tracked almost everything at first on MyFitnessPal, but afterwards it became a habit and I could estimate how much calories are in a type of food. And I eat foods like meat, fish, eggs, protein powder, nuts, beans, whole foods. If I all do this correctly for 5 to 6 months, I will be at 77 kilograms. And then I'll move on to the lean bulk period. That was the diet related part. Now I'm going to shortly discuss my workout plan. My workout plan will be a 5-day split. I don't have trouble with consistent lifting anymore. Easy for me to go to the gym. It's fun. I like the pain. And yeah, I followed this split for the last 2 months and I'll continue on with it. Before this split, I did a 6-day PPL split, so a push-pull leg split, but it was very intense. I was in the gym for like 2.5 hours. Right now I want to be more focused on other things than the gym, but still take the gym seriously and really give it my all. Right now I'll do a 5-day Arnold split is what it's called. So, and on the first day, it's a shoulders plus arms. On the second day, it's a legs plus abs. On the third day, it's chest plus back. On the fourth day, we go back to shoulders plus arms. And on the fifth day, we go back to chest and back with 2 rest days in a week. I really like it because I've really noticed that I progress when I took that second rest day. I progress on my lifts faster and I just take it more seriously. Right now, it's less ego lifting and more about the form, going the full range of motion. Yeah, rest days are grow days. So if you're currently doing a 6-day split, look at a 5-day split and see how that works for you. If you're currently, if your progress is stagnating right now. Yeah, I will not be doing cardio as much because my personal lifestyle will consist of a lot of cycling to the gym, walking to school, so I don't need much more cardio than that. It could be different for you if you live in America and you take the car to the gym and something like that. You want to get some cardio in, maybe on a treadmill or on a stationary bike. But if your lifestyle consists of a lot of cycling, walking, you don't really need much more cardio. So my workouts are purely focused on maintaining and even growing some muscle. And last but not least, I want to discuss some tools that I use that really help me get my results. And the first tool is a food scale. And a food scale is perfect for knowing exactly how much something weighs and how many calories are in it. Some foods are denser than others, so a small handful of peanuts can have the same calories as a big plate of fruit. Yeah, you want to try to weigh everything to see how much you're really consuming. Track that on MyFitnessPal. And yeah, that usually is a bigger difference than what you actually think. A bathroom scale is nice because you can weigh yourself weekly and you can see the changes in the numbers. Although this is not a religious method of tracking progress due to people holding water weight at different times of the day. If you are consistently cutting calories but not seeing the scale number decrease, keep going because it could be water weight, and from a long-term perspective, you'll be fine. And then, as I've said before, MyFitnessPal. So yeah, with MyFitnessPal, you can set up your calories, macros, add foods, scan foods. It's a great tool to use for your fitness goals. Yeah, definitely download it. It's a wonderful app. Then another tool that I use is meal prep. and it's more of a tactic than a tool really. If you meal prep on one day in the beginning of the week, so I meal prep on a Monday or a Tuesday, and I make the same meal for about 3 to 4 days. I know exactly what's in it, it's quick, and I don't have to think about what to eat. It's so annoying, or at least I find it annoying. I don't really care if I eat the same thing every day. For me, it's all about convenience. If it's quick, if it's healthy, if it aids my muscle growth, perfect, really. Get used to eating the same foods every day. You can use seasoning, low-calorie sauces. You can switch up the same chicken, broccoli, and rice dish. See food as fuel and not as a pleasure tool. You can get a lot more work done if you meal prep. It saves a lot of time. So before school starts, I really recommend you to create a plan like this as well. When you've created this, join me and let's destroy these goals together. Good night, or good morning, or good afternoon. Bye.